Hey family, hey, what's going on? Yancy here. Welcome if you're new, welcome back if you've been, you guys. All right, so we are doing bag of the week for week 22. After this week, we are officially and completely caught up, and I can kind of show you guys the new week that I'm using my bag for that week. All right. All right, so if you've missed any of the bag of the week videos, you guys, I will go ahead and put a playlist at the end of this video. That way you can go ahead and click on it and see what I wore, see how I kind of styled a few bags in the very beginning of the series, and then kind of just go from there. I'm going to try to get back into styling the bags for you guys because it's summertime, we are out and about, and I am going to show you what I wore and how I wore the bag at that time. All right, so yes, we are still shopping the closet, we are still using the bags, and I'm here for that. All right, so hopefully you're here for that as well. So either which way, let's go ahead and get started and show you what I use for bag of the week for week 22. But before we do that, come on, let's go ahead and get into why you should be subscribed. All right, so if you are new here, once again, welcome. My name is Yancy. My channel is all about luxury, lifestyle, and travel, you guys. And yes, we will be doing so much more traveling throughout the year, so stay tuned. All right, my channel's all about luxury unboxings, luxury reviews, travel vlogs, weekly vlogs, and a little bit of everything in between. All right, so if you are here for that, which I hope that you are, go ahead and consider subscribing. I will greatly appreciate it. That way I can add you to the wheel and we're here, okay? Because we're actually growing, we're having a good time, and I am literally loving every single one of you, and I appreciate all of you. All right, so either which way, go ahead and do that. Make sure you also hit that bell, that way you're notified every single time that I upload. That way I don't miss you, you don't miss me, and we're here. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this bag. All right, you guys, so bag of the week for week 23 is on this beautiful, stunning, and ever so popular Gucci Soho Disco. Yes, if you were here back in the day, literally when you could not get your hands on this bag, you guys, then you know. All right, so either which way, this is the Gucci Soho Disco. Yes, she was the uber popular bag that everybody wanted their hands on. I mean, honestly, it was either out of the Gucci Soho Disco or the Pochette Métis, the Louis Vuitton Pochette Métis. Like, these two bags were literally running neck and neck, and everyone was trying to get their hands on it. You were literally calling your SA, you were trying to get it secondhand or whatever like that. You were getting on wait lists. It was just so popular. And I think at one point, the rumor was that they were no longer making the Gucci Soho Disco. And I don't know if it was because they just recently came out with, and I'm sure it wasn't just recent, but they came out with a newer version of this bag. So this particular bag, and I'll put up pictures that way you guys can see it and you can see the difference, because if you can kind of take a look, this bag is pebbled leather. You can actually see all of this pebbled leather. It's kind of just very grainy or whatever like that, so you can kind of see how it looks, whereas the newer version of this particular bag is more of a smoother leather, and it looks like it has a little bit of quilting, but I think that's more so just how they stitched it. But yeah, either which way, I would definitely take the pebbled leather over that smoother leather, only because I feel like the pebble leather would last a little bit longer. So, but again, it is up to you. You can still get the secondhand if you wanted to. And you can also go on the Gucci website and you can also get the newer version of it or whatever. But there's not too many differences between the bags itself. Once again, they kind of just went, a little bit different when it comes to the leather. But for the most part, when it comes to the bag, it looks the same. So I'm going to run down the dimensions. I'm going to run down everything about the bag itself, and then we'll go ahead and do what we normally do, which is stuff in the bag and see what fits. All right, so yeah. All right, so just off the top, exterior wise, just noticeably, you do have a shoulder strap, which is adjustable. Once it's to its furthest hole on this particular bag, it is 21 inches in length. It is not detachable, you guys. It is just an adjustable strap. But otherwise, you just have to go off of what you think will be best fit for you when it comes to this bag being worn as a crossbody bag or as a shoulder bag itself. I always wear it as a crossbody, and it's always on the furthest hole because I like to have my bags kind of like sitting a little bit further down my hip. So that's just me, and that's just what I like. As you can see, like I already said, you do have it where it's pebbled leather all around the bag itself. You do have the pebbled leather with the frills that's right here on this pull tab. And you also have the double GG and the leather design. So nothing on the back, no pockets or anything like that, no hearts or anything like that. So if you didn't want to show the double G, you can easily just, you know, put it on the back. But for the most part, you know, that's how you can kind of be a little bit more demure when it comes to your bag itself. But otherwise, yes, you're going to see the double G interlock on the front of the bag. So like I said before, you do have this pull tab. You just open it like this, and it is a zipper closing when it comes to this bag. A lot of people just either liked or hated this pull tab. I was indifferent. I didn't care either which way. I mean, it is just different, I guess. But for the most part, I was fine with it or whatever. You know, a lot of people said you had to be careful because it does wear. But for me, I felt like it just depends on how hard you are with your bags, because I use this bag a lot. And you can see and you can tell, and I have had no issues when it comes to this zipper pull. So I'm good to go when it comes to mine, but I would definitely say, you know, to each its own. Just be careful, be very wary of how you're using your bag when it comes to, you know, how hard you are on the zipper. If you have any issues, just take it back to Gucci and I'm sure they will restore it for you or whatever. But either which way, it is a zipper opening for this bag itself, and you just have one open compartment that's right here with an interior slip pocket on this side, as well as an interior slip pocket on this side. One side is a little bit larger, which is going to be the side that has the Gucci tag. But other than that, that's it. So, you know, the bag is secure because you have the zipper closure, and you do have, you know, these two pockets. You can easily put cash, credit cards, or even a card holder in here. And honestly, I have been able to get my smaller tripod to go in here, a light in here, and I'm good to go. So, you know, if you're out and about with the girls, you want to take some selfies or whatever, that light that everyone is always getting, that is very popular as well, off of TikTok, you can easily just attach it to your phone. That fits in here, and I'm good to go. So yeah, this is a great bag. I would definitely say this is probably a top 10 travel bag. Again, you have the zipper closure, so everything's secure. And you have the strap that just doesn't come off. You don't have to worry about any kind of like hooks unhooking and it falling. You're good to go when it comes to this bag. And if you can adjust it to make it a little bit more secure to your body, I would definitely do that. But this will definitely be a top 10 travel bag. And if you guys wanted me to do, you know, the best top 10 crossbody travel bags to wear, doesn't have to be just luxury bags, I can go ahead and let you know that. Let me know, leave a comment below if you want me to do that. I can. That way, if you are traveling this summer, if you're traveling anytime this year, next year, or in the future, you definitely know the bags to take with you and how to keep your items safe when it comes to crossbody bags and so forth. So if you want me to do that, go ahead and let me know. Leave a comment, say yes to the travel bag, and I will go ahead and do that for you. All right? All right. All right, so since we went ahead and took a look at everything else, you guys, let's go ahead and tell you about the dimensions. So you have 8.3 inches in length, you have 6.1 inches in height, and you have 3.1 inches in depth. So it's a good size medium bag. Again, she carries what she needs. You will definitely get a full size wallet in here if you wanted to. I mean, again, for the most part, whatever you need to fit in here, if your phone, your keys, your card, your cash, a wallet, whatever fits in here, you're good to go. So if you're a content creator and you're carrying this bag and you have a smaller tripod, you have a light to attach to that, you're good to go. Everything can fit. It's like a never-ending bag for some reason or whatever like that. Everybody literally just fell in love with this bag because it held so much. And it's just so flexible, so I don't think you would have any issues. You know, once you get it to like perforating on the back side, you know you've stuffed it to capacity. But for the most part, at the end of the day, if it doesn't bother you, you're good to go. And it fits everything that you need. So yeah. All right, you guys, so let's go ahead and see what fits. Now that we have discussed the dimension, reviewed the bag, and everything else, let's go ahead and just see what fits, and I will be right back. Alright, you guys, so that is it. That is what fits in my Gucci Soho Disco. You guys let me know if you have the bag. Like I said, she was so very popular a few years back or whatever. Everyone was literally trying to get their hands on her, getting on wait lists, buying her secondhand. Some people were paying an increased price for her only because they wanted to be part of the it crowd. I liked her when I saw her when I walked in. I happened to get her at the Gucci store at my mall, and they happened to still have like a red left. I think they had just like one red left or whatever, two black, and I think they had no more of the beige or cream or whatever it was or whatever. But I like the red because it stood out, and I'm a fan of bright colors. So either which way, that's just what it was. But bottom line is, tell me if you have the bag. Let me know if you are considering it. And if you are you gonna go secondhand to get the OG one, or if you're gonna go newer and get the different leather, the smoother leather. All right, so let me know. Go ahead and comment below. That is it, you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, you know what to do. If you don't, go ahead and subscribe, literally right below. Go ahead and hit the bell. That way you're notified. All right, and I will see you in the next video.